everyone. So in this lesson we will solve this particular problem before us, which is saying that x over 2 all raised to the power of 6 is equal to 3 to the power of 6, right? So to solve this, let us distribute the power of 6 into the x and the 2 here. So you can call it x power 6 all over 2 to the power of 6. Everything is equal to 3 to the power of 6, isn't it? Because when you have from indices law a over b, then to the power of c, it means a power c over b power c. That is what I did here. So from here, this is x power 6. If I cross multiply here, you have x power 6 is equal to 2 power 6 multiplied by 3 to the power of 6. And again, when you have a dot b, then to the power of c, they're having the same power. It is just a multiplied by b, then to a common power of c, right? So x to the power of 6 is equal to, we call it 2 multiplied by 3 all to the power of what? 6, right? So you now see x power 6 is equal to 2 times 3 is 6 to the power of what? 6. That is what we are having. Some people can say that the powers are the same thing, therefore x is automatically 6. You are correct, but that's not the full solution, because there are a lot of solutions you can get from this. So the best thing to do here is to break this thing down as x power 3 then power 2, so that 3 times 2 gives you back your 6, equal to 6 power 3 then to the power of 2, right? 3 times 2 is also 6. Now, this is x to the power of 3 then to a power of 2 minus 6 to the power of 3 then to a power of 2. Everything is now equal to 0. So remember a difference of 2 squares. We have what we call difference of 2 squares. When you have a power 2 minus b power 2, it is the same thing as a minus b into a plus b. So following the same pattern here, this can be x power 3 minus 6 power 3 into x power 3 plus 6 power 3. Everything is equal to 0, right? Now, when two terms are multiplying each other to give you 0, you suspect that either the first one is 0 or the second one is 0, or even both of them are 0. So we can now have that either x power 3 minus 6 power 3 is equal to 0, right? For the first one. Then, when you have that, and there is a minus power, you should know that if you have a difference of 2 cubes, a power 3 minus b power 3, that this is the same thing as a minus b into a squared plus ab then plus b squared, when you have difference of 2 cubes. So from this, we can now use the same pattern to expand this. So when you have x cubed minus 6 cubed, this will now be the same thing as x minus 6, right? To be the same thing as x minus 6 into seeing a squared, you have x squared plus ab means x times 6, which is 6x, plus b squared, which is 6 squared. That is what we'll be having. So we continue to expand it. When we expand it, we'll have x minus 6 into x squared plus 6x plus 6 squared is what? 36. Everything is equal to what? 0. So either x minus 6 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 6, one solution, or x squared plus 6x plus 36 is equal to 0. So we can use quadratic formula. Our a is 1, our b is 6, our c is equal to 36, right? So from here, we can now have that x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac everything all over 2a. So x becomes minus 6 plus or minus square root of 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 36, over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. So x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of c squared is 36, and then 4 times 36 will give us 144 all over 2. So this becomes minus 6 plus or minus 36 minus 144 will give us minus 108. We'll have minus 108 all over 2. So this is a complex root, so it's a imaginary root. We can continue further, so we can take it here. This can be another solution. Now, or remember that from here, from this point, where is it? From this particular point, we have this, right? So we only manipulated this one, we only worked on this, remaining the second one. So x cubed plus 6 cubed. So let's expand that one. So x cubed plus 6 cubed equal to 0. So we need to work on these two. So we need to know what we call sum of two cubes. Sum of two cubes will tell you that if you have a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a squared minus ab plus b squared, right? So now when we now have x cubed plus 6 cubed, this is equal to x plus 6 into x squared minus 6x plus 6 squared equal to 0, right? So from here we can now have x plus 6 into x squared minus 6x plus c squared here is 36. Everything is equal to 0. So either the first one, either x plus 6 is equal to 0. So x is minus 6, or x squared minus 6x plus 36 is equal to 0. So this is another quadratic equation where a is 1, b is minus 6, then c is equal to 36. Using x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, we shall have that x will now be minus b. So minus minus here gives us just 6 plus or minus square root of minus 6 all squared minus 4 times 1 times 36, everything over 2a, which is 2 times 1. So from here we have that x is equal to 6 plus or minus square root of 36 minus 4 times 36 times 1 is 144 all over 2 times 1 is 2. So x will be equal to 6 plus or minus square root of minus 108 all over 2, which is still another imaginary root. So therefore, the values of x that we've gotten here that are real solutions are x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 6. Thank you. Bye.